This is about what's your biggest fear. So, sorry about my hair. My hair is a little messed up today, but anyway, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is having a bad hair day. After chemo, though, having had cancer, I am not worried about my hair that much. But I used to be more picky about my hair, but it's growing. That's all we care about. So yeah, that's one of my fears is losing my hair again. I don't want to lose my hair again. So if I hope that you guys can find this link. I hope so. So I'm here in LA from the comfort of my home, which it's a beautiful day in LA. It's always beautiful in LA, really, except when it rains, but it rains so little here. Hello, welcome. Introduce yourself. Tell me what we are doing today is as a relationship coach. I do relationship coaching live, and today it's what's your biggest fear? So tell me, what's your biggest fear? Mine, I'll start with me. Okay, so my biggest fear is being in a hospital. I hate being in a hospital. Like, it's the worst for me. So introduce yourself. Tell me what's your biggest fear. This is an interactive live, and we kind of like talk about, we make ourselves vulnerable. Okay, vulnerable. That's another fear that I trip on words. That's another one. But we make ourselves vulnerable, and we just talk about our fears. And today is about our fears. Other times it will be about different topics. But so let me know if you want to participate and tell me what's your biggest fear. I'm here ready for you guys. Um, so, fear. Let's talk about fear. Fear is, the acronym, right? False evidence appearing real, which in some cases it's true, but sometimes it's not. For example, if there's a tiger chasing you and your fear is saying, run, 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 you're going to run. That's a great way to use your fear. Now, when your fear starts telling you about possible situations that haven't even happened yet, worst case scenarios, then that's when your fear is not really useful because it's just making you scared about something that doesn't even exist yet, right? So that's my take on fear. I remember one time I was hiking with a friend of mine, and we saw what we thought was a dog, and it was coming down the hill. And so I'm like, I think that's a coyote. So I Googled coyotes, and we were like, it looks exactly the same. And I promise you, we ran so fast. I think we broke some kind of record for like the man, not the even the women's like 100 dash. I think we broke some kind of record. We went so fast to the parking lot. Good thing was we were close to the parking lot. So we were running and we were able to be in our cars really quickly because it was so scary. But coyotes actually, people are like, oh, they don't do anything to humans. I've heard stories of coyotes attacking humans. So, mountain lions are another one, and bears, and oh my gosh, no, no, no. So when you hike, hike in pairs, and if you see a mountain lion, a bear, you see a coyote, just start running. Call your fear out, like, come to me, fear, let's run. Boom, run away. Um, but other times it's not useful. Like I was saying, false evidence appearing real. Like I had an incident last week where they did a CT scan for my sinuses, and they found something in my brain. And I was terrified because I'm a cancer survivor, and breast cancer actually, that's one of the first stops, metastasis goes to the brain. I'm cancer free right now. But anyway, So that fear of recurrence kicked in and I was terrified. And then I was like, you know what? I can't let this fear overcome me and overpower me. So I talk to the fear like if it was a person. I'm like, I hear you, I see you, fear, but you know what? Right now, you're not doing me any good. So you need to go. I love you, but you need to go. Be here when I need you. And so the fear dissipated, and I stayed in a more state of peace, a higher state of being, which was good because I didn't want to ruin my whole week. And it turned out it was nothing. It's a birth defect that a lot of people have in the brain. It's extra arteries or some stuff like that. But anyway, it wasn't a big deal. So but again, if I would have let the fear ruin my whole week, then it would have been for nothing. Even if I had something, I still didn't know anything. So I think that fear, again, it's useful for certain things and it's not that great for other things. So let me know, whoever is watching now, thank you for watching. Um, just let me know, what's your biggest fear? If you can type it, that would be great. You can write it in the comments. And if you don't, it's okay too. These are going to be like short live videos where I'm going to talk about a certain topic as a relationship coach and as a cancer survivor, because as a cancer survivor, I do have a lot of insight, so to speak, into fear and being vulnerable and facing death and all these things, that I wasn't familiar with before cancer. And a lot of people are going through cancer right now. 50% of Americans are actually have a bout with cancer in their lifetime. So cancer is on the rise, which is really kind of crazy and scary. But that's a topic for another live. So um, I think that's all I have to say on fear. And remember, when that fear of something that hasn't happened yet or that could be a possible incident is coming to your head, just talk to it and push it aside. Like if it was a person, like, hey, go away. I don't need you here. And just stay in peace, because worrying and being afraid of something that hasn't even happened yet or isn't even true yet or false is just not worth it. Life is too short. So enjoy your life. I love you guys. And thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you on the next live.